All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. We are playing some Telltale games, The Wolf Among Us. Now, let's just jump right into it because it's been some time and I'm really excited to get us starting again. Episode 5. Let's jump in. Oh, this is the last. This is the last one. Really? Really? You're gonna throw the last one on me? Okay. All right. All right, guys. It's gotten a little more serious than I wanted, because that means I'm gonna have to find another game next week. Things are changing a lot more, and a lot quicker than not that I didn't want, but that I anticipated. So, I'm excited. Last episode, let's get it started. Hopefully, it's gonna last longer than an hour and 30 minutes. But either way, I'm excited. Let's jump into it. And I'll shut up in certain points.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh man,
Oh,
if you're at work,
Bigby!
I completely understand
This
if you
time's
can't
no
make
joke.
it.
Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Oh yeah, and welcome, Nuclear. It's good
Bigby,
to see you.
wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
I really do enjoy this game, and I already saw the news that they're starting a Wolf Among Us 2 this year, or at least they've already started it, and it's set to be released this year. So
You've come a long way.
oh no, this is a different person.
You must be tired.
The other person is, I forgot the name, Amaterasu or something? Amaterasu? Yeah.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a bad word. And that relationship's worked till these ends.
Yeah? Well, you can forget all that. It's over with.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
You told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's
I
no way
love
I'm
this.
going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit.
I love this
He's
energy.
not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you!
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
I mean, I hope it doesn't
Speak
cost
the
my
truth,
character
I've
to
never
die,
been a very
but...
good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh god. She's here.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Come on.
Take this!
I hope I didn't hit the... What the... I was gonna say, I hope I didn't hit the wrong person, but...
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Ah, are you serious?
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Love it. I guess I went for the wrong person, huh? I went for the guy on the far left. I probably should have went for the other guy. That guy.
This way.
I don't think I should kill this guy, but maybe just knock him out so he won't follow me, you know? I do feel like if I just walked away, like if I didn't actually hit him, he would have followed me. But I feel like if somebody would have followed me anyways.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Get him. I'm a wolf. Is the gun gonna catch you? Flip the car or something. Wait, what's going on? What do I do? Oh. I was like, what do I do? Alright, come on. Oh, I like this. Some action. Why didn't he just run on the sidewalk? He's over here running straight in the street. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go? Let me know. Let me know. I'll go. This is different from the zombie ones. The action is much quicker instead of like you're surrounded. You can do it.
Fuck! What was that?
You know what that was. Well, we're gonna get the one that...
Take him off!
I can't.
If Georgie actually killed them, we're gonna get Georgie first. Come on, we can still make it. Uh-oh.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
I wonder if I got hit, what would have happened? Because if I didn't move, I'm sure I would have gotten hit. Unless he was ready to try and like catch the car, which I am sure that it would have had him hit, so.
Fuck it.
Somebody had just the right clothes. Dang, I was trying to go back there. Knock, knock.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Oh!
Here.
Fuck.
We have to do something. Georgie.
I don't have to kill him.
Shush, love. We'll be all right.
We can arrest him because we're doing things
Believe
the right
Crooked
way,
Man
right?
just gave you up like that.
We're doing
I
things
should
the
have
right
seen
way.
it coming. A man's word isn't worth shit around here.
We're gonna change that, Georgie. We're gonna make sure the law is the law. I wonder where Georgie is. Oh, there he is.
Shit.
Georgie Porgy.
Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
Just leave it alone.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean...
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled.
Oh, here it is now.
The big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie...
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying to...
I know what you were trying to do.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing.
Wow.
You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no!
Whoa.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him.
Snitches get stitches. I think he'd
Really
kill for a
fucking
stitch
up for
right
him,
now.
all right? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends.
Then you die slow. I'm supposed to arrest you.
Just make it quick.
And I said I would.
I know
Leave him
what
to die.
did.
I'm supposed to arrest this guy. He's the killer.
Let's not draw this out.
Fine, I'll kill him.
All right, Georgie.
I mean, I legit was willing to arrest him and let him die in custody. I mean, that's technically the legal thing I was supposed to do. He was the killer. What was I supposed to do? Leave? And somehow, magically, he survives? You know? Because technically, fables can survive a lot, so... God, that's crazy. I thought she was just gonna, like, take the ribbon off and then just collapse. Not take the ribbon off and then her head, like, comes off as well, kind of thing. Like, it's just sewn there or something. That's pretty crazy. Very exciting. These characters, it's reminiscent to The Walking Dead, the series, the show. Because, you know, you see some characters for some time and then they're killed, you know? I wonder how they're gonna make a part 2 of this game. Like, I don't even know how this one ends yet, so.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
He's here, or they just left in another vehicle. Either or. Of course. Oh, of course. Of course it would be the exact same thing I was gonna say. Of course. I should write something for them. Uh-oh. There's a doggy outside. I can hear him through my headphones. Oh, I don't hear him anymore. Sometimes I hear something and I think it's part of the game and I'm like, this is creepy. And then like I pull my headphone off and then someone's like in the hallway talking or something and I'm like, oh, that's creepy. I thought it was part of the game.
So this is where they've been sending these.
The best safety device is a careful worker. Okay. If you say so. Whoa, auto on, huh? Yikes. I wonder if that's all set up, like, to trap me or something.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Oh, it's gonna be, what's her name? Bloody Mary?
You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to go here. Oh, this way. Oh, that's creepy. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Does that usually work for you? You planning to kill me with your eyeballs?
I'm trying.
I assume your mother taught you how to fight proper? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Ready? Wait, was there something down there?
This is just sad.
I thought I saw something on the floor. I guess not. I took too long. I looked on the floor, and because I looked on the floor, I got hit once. I don't know if it made a big difference or not. That's what happens. You glance the wrong place, you'll get punched. Oh, I wonder what she looks like when she like transforms, kind of thing. Because you can see he's transforming slowly. I wonder what she looks like. Also, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, what do they look like transformed? Or do they even transform? Oh, poke me in the eyes, huh? It's okay. If you got one, I got one more.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh, there she is. Okay. So, am I supposed to get hit every time or what? Got this, come on, we got this. Come on, we got this. There we go. I don't know if that helped, but... Not gonna lie, my beard sort of looks like that, except it's longer, like on the bottom. And it's not that color. I would say it's darker with some red. Okay, I didn't know she could shadow clone jutsu. I just gotta swing and hit each one, right? Oh, jeez, what? He went full wolf. Okay. Oh, we got her. We got her. One by one, she's going down. I found that if you use the wrong trigger, something wrong will happen, so you really do have to take a look at what you're about to do. Oh, he puffed it, and he... Perfect. Love it. That's funny. Oh, she's trying to run away now? Is she gonna go into the mirror? You cheater. Oh, that's her weapon. Oh, nice. Perfect. Honestly, I assumed I was gonna have to kill her and that she was not going to come willingly. I wonder what the Crooked Man is, like his ability, because I'm more than likely gonna have to fight him too. See, he just saw me do that, so we'll see.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the Woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you? You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
I'm no murderer.
And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And
he trades in people's lives.
As long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
I never planned on killing him.
You're often reckless.
I'm not planning on killing him
I worry
either.
you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
And now you know.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
That's not how
You really
this
think
works.
I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
We are going.
My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
I won't attack him. Oh, hey.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I have a feeling that this Crooked Man is like a swindler kind of character. Like the reason he wants to go in front of a group of his peers is because he's like, oh, I'm the snake oil guy. Like,
I know,
you know?
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
How could
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And
just
what
do
about
this
Faith?
to
What
people?
could they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit!
He's always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that.
Oh,
Let
hello.
me explain this to you. My employees are
I
just
hope
that.
your day is going
hired
well
help.
as well.
I see some of them are here among you.
I'm just chilling
They are
here.
not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people.
I told
We're
you.
not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
You, this
Didn't
guy
they
is
just-
trying
This
to
is
manipulate.
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die. And I'm just sorry it took us this long to realize what he'd been doing.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just need...
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Remember, she can
We're
speak now.
kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up! You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done
Let's
anything
go.
without his say-so.
I'm winning the crowd.
Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
Got him.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, Crooked Man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she has
be
a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit
So
what
we
you
get
do.
rid
It's
of him.
too dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Technically.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
And they
Okay.
voted it.
Mr. Wolf,
We're
it's
just
your call.
we're gonna imprison him.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Imprison him. Technically, this is worse than just killing him outright.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Rip his head off.
Everyone,
And then put it down the witching well. Aw, so it didn't matter? Come on, you don't need to hit him again.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't
What
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right. Do it.
I'm the sheriff. I'm not the headsman, you know? My job is not to decide life and death. My job is to arrest people that break the law. And I have to try to arrest them as much as I can. Not like, oh, this person pulled out a lighter. He could be lighting a bomb. Boom! Blast him. And it's like, oh, he's about to smoke a cigarette.
Not what I was expecting.
Is that
Morning,
him?
Crooked Man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Nice.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Oh, hey, that guy again.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
Everybody wants something now. And these are all characters too.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Flycatcher?
Right.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Flycatcher.
We'll talk later, okay?
I'm lost. I don't know who that is.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Yeah, I think arresting the guy shows, you know,
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Alright, this guy deserves to go to the freaking farm now. Whatever the farm is, I've already warned him. He has to, like, stay out of sight, aka, like, I don't know, find friends around you that got some food, not go to the store. You're a pig going to the store. Nice. Follow the yellow brick road to the roadhouse. Nice. It reminds me of what's that?
Oh, I'm going. Jesus.
Aw.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I mean, saying anything else, you know?
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? Right, that's what I thought.
Honestly, the pig should have went with them.
Saying goodbye?
Like, honestly, the pig should have went with them. And I think that's like a demerit on me. I legit thought I was gonna, like, be able to, like, fix the pig to get him to get one of those charms, but...
Still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
I think if I took it off her,
Listen,
she would have got freaked out.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies.
if he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to. I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh, she said the thing.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I Feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
She's the one. I thought the Crooked Man was trying to find
I'll see you around, Wolf.
her. That's probably what part 2 is. They sat on this game for almost 10 years or more than 10 years. Man, they better make part 2 amazing, you know? I mean, not they better, but like they really got to add a lot from the first one to the second one. Like the girl in sheep's clothing or something like that. Like that was Nerissa, right? Anyways. Okay. What did you do to Georgie? You and 68% of other players killed Georgie. So I killed him, but the thing is, if I left him, my job as a policeman, it seems sort of counter to that. Like, all right, there's the crook. He's dying. See you later. Walk away. I was assuming that I could maybe arrest him, but it didn't let me. So this is horrible. But the next thing would be to make sure that if he's already going to die, to just go ahead and put him out of his suffering. If he's going to die anyways, assuming he wasn't going to get away. All right. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? Yes. You and 89% of other players brought the Crooked Man back alive. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 47% of other players chose to imprison the Crooked Man. Wow, so a lot of people just decided to kill him outright, I'm pretty sure. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 98% of other players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. Now I feel bad because it seems like the frog guy was going to get him and his family were going to get sent anyways, I think, because there was no way for me to, like, 98% of other players, that means 1.5% of other players chose to say no, you know? And that also means they were going to get sent either way, right? Because that means, you know, who's the other, you know, the 1.5. Okay, so statistically, 98.5% of other players accepted. Meaning, if they didn't accept, that's some other percentage. And then, if they weren't even there, maybe that's not even a choice. You know, that doesn't go in the percentage. But still, I feel like they were going to get sent either way. And what is the farm? I have no clue. I don't know if it's a literal farm and they have to revert to their animal forms or something, or their fairy tale forms or what, but yeah. Oh, maybe it's the old McDonald had a farm and then they're just chilling at a farm, you know? Alright, whatever. What were your last words to Nerissa? You and 29% of other players said, I've made a lot of mistakes. Okay, so now that makes me wonder. If I had, like, attempted to stop her, like what would have happened, you know? And that also makes me think that girl wasn't actually Nerissa. Like, that was the girl in sheep's clothing or whatever, and she's actually, like, you know, using the Little Mermaid front, you know, to move around, because that would make sense. Like either that or the girl. I don't know. Either way, all that's completed, and I'm pretty happy with this last chapter. A lot of things were tied up, but also I'm not saying like I like how it turned out, but I like that there was some acknowledgement to, like, you know, how I treated other people. Like the butcher or the lady, that the witch, is like some of the stuff that I told them, it worked out. And also the same thing for Beauty and the Beast. Like I helped them out and I said, hey, I'll make sure that that guy gets what's coming to him, whether it's he dies or he's imprisoned. He's not gonna come out and hurt you, you know. So they agreed to like talk against him. So I'm glad everything turned out well. So that was pretty fun. Oh, here we go. Special stats. Beast, you lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. Okay, all right, I did lie, but I thought she would have taken care of it. Like that's a personal matter between them, you know. All right, you impressed her with your detective skills. All right. Bluebeard. Oh, sorry, I can't move very slow. All right, Bluebeard, you fought him after the interrogation. I mean, I think it showed like I'm willing to like stand up for the like as my job, you know. All right, Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment, and you helped him to avoid the farm. Freaking Colin, dude, like it should have just been you gave him a drink when he asked you for one in the apartment. All right, Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. All right, checks out. You gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. And Greenleaf, you offered her a job. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can... Okay, that is better. Okay, Grin. You drank with Grin after Lily's funeral. Nerissa, you gave her a cigarette during your final conversation. You brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. Snow, that's her biggest special stat that she remembers. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. I chose to wait for Tiny Tim. I honestly thought that Tiny Tim was going to get like brutally murdered if I didn't like if I went into the door without him, and the Crooked Man would have been like, are you serious? Like, you know, you got one job, and then just kills him or something. So I was like, all right, you never know. So all right, and Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. See, I tried. I didn't just outright say no. In fact, I think I had said something like, I'll talk to Crane or something like that. I know I said that about Lily, but I think I said something similar, like we'll find something out, but I don't know how, like what else I could have done. I'm sure if it was more like prominent, I would have done something, like if it were more in my face. But yeah, okay. Previous menu? No. I think we're... Whoa. Jeez, that blows out my eardrums. Alright, so that's done. Alright then. Well, Oh. That's cool. Continue the story. I didn't know they had... what is this? Comics? Graphic novels. I almost said manga, but it's... doesn't look like manga. I was gonna say comics, but graphic novels. That's pretty cool. And understand there, it's like Fables. It's titled Fables for a reason, because it's like Fabletown, you know, kind of stuff. So I mean, I haven't read them, but I've seen references before. So all right. I think that's about it. Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't get all the achievements, which is fine, but I'm pretty happy that I got so many of them. Oh, wow. What is this last one? Full Moon. Earn every achievement in every episode of The Wolf Among Us. Oh, I thought I was going to say in one playthrough. Master Librarian. Unlock all Book of Fable entries in episode 4. Oh, darn. What else? Oh, episode 3. Episode 2. Episode 1. Is that all? Like, it's not like survive? Okay, so it's just entries somehow. I don't know how I get them, but I honestly thought it was going to be like, you did not do this or that to this or that character, but I don't need to get those achievements. I think that's going to be everything for today. Thank you all for stopping by. We played Telltale Games The Wolf Among Us. Next week I will have a different game lined up, but for now I really enjoyed this series. I sort of want to play another Telltale Games kind of game, because I like the nice bite-sized digestible stream time, like it's although it is nicely packaged per chapter for the games, the downside is it's like an hour 15, hour and a half. I think I've done like maybe 2 chapters before in all Telltale games that I've played that was like 2 hours, and I was like, oh, this one's 2 hours, heck yeah, pretty nice, and I think some of them lasted like that only because like some decisions or difficulty in like remembering what to tell someone or something just makes it longer. But I'm sure I'll find another. If I don't find another Telltale games, I'll find another game for sure. I've got a lot lined up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all a ton. It means a lot to me that people stop by. Thank you so much. I was gonna say sister for stopping by. I do mean sister, but also the other person that's using the account. Thank you for stopping by as well. And also, thank you so much, Nuclear. I know you stopped by at the beginning. Just in case you watch this later, thank you for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by. You have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll be back Tuesday. And once again, stay safe out there.